Today I may reveal the final piece I need to ascend to godhood. Your sacrifice serves me. Will you even live to unlock this? I doubt it.
It's sealed.
I am coming to get you. Go ahead, take it.
How many locks they got?
I will not grant you all this additional benefit of life.
Taking aim.
Jokes about my name.
I will tear out your insides myself.
I left my spare battering ram in my other pants.
Let's do this!
A child could have found that.
Step on these.
Mindless existence elevated to purpose by my touch. You didn't think I would let you have this, did you? I will tear out your insides myself. I hope you do not think you managed this against my will. I want you to suffer longer. Mindless existence elevated to purpose by touch.
Someone's not making this easy for us.
I am coming to get you. You stand on the knife edge of brutality.
Just like on the range.
benefit from my control. Even with inferior subjects, I expected better than this.
Too many things about my name.
Or from a security officer. But I suppose there is a reason that it is dead. Very well, take the security card and proceed.
Tear out your insides! One more reason for you to be afraid!
Your heart beats faster. You're breathing. I am coming to get you. I am pleased. I am pleased. I am pleased.
Get them!
This is as anticipated.
I like how the landmine saved her at the last second, but still dies to the zombie's backhand. Every time you hear a "blah" from a zombie, that's them backhanding instead of grabbing like they should. Stupid creatures. Oh well. So that was interesting. Okay, I know it was a rank 2 January. I get it. All right, we love our shopping carts, shopping cart names, but we want to see more tougher teams. So first, before we go to our next match, we have to go to the customization screen and explain what's going on. So I'll see you guys in the customization screen. So you might be wondering, what is this build? Well, this is a viewer build made by Twisted Sega Gamer. This is his Doom Spencer build. So basically, I don't know. I guess the partially armor zombie fits with the theme, but I don't really think it's less of a theme and more of, you know, something else. So obviously this is a spam build, and you know my opinions on spam builds, but you know, this is very interesting, so I figure it's worth covering. So let's go over the build. So first skill we got is Clone. I really like Clone. It's very underrated in my opinion. It's really great for stalling for time, especially Yorick. It's great for stalling a terminal, which will force the survivor to either go to the next terminal or wait it out if that's like the last terminal, or the next terminal's too far, which, you know, it's better than waiting around anyways. And, you know, you could get a cheeky kill with this too. You could place this near a door and it would just like it'll just block the way to get to Yorick or something. It's really good. You know, it's not something to be slept on. It really is really, really good. It fits more with my playstyle more than Refract, to be honest. I mean, Refract is good. You know, you can get a cheeky kill. But I really like Clone. So Clone was a good choice. And then for our second skill, we have his defense system. Basically what defense system does is just, you know, you already know what it does. Well, so truthfully, we're only here for the defense, you know, the terminals, the activation speed, you know, increase, and the Biocore HP, mostly the Biocore HP. And then for our third skill we have is Parseless Generator. This one was the interesting part. So I really don't like Parseless Generator. It just, for a spam build, you really have to wait before you can spam more. Alright? I mean, it's okay. It works with this particular build. But, you know, most builds, you know, before the Parseless Generator was really the best one, it doesn't work with a lot of builds anymore, you know? It's just kind of, if it works, it works, you know? But it's not like any other would work. Symbiosis would only work in a Very deck. This is pretty, it's meh. So, in certain builds, it's pretty meh. And then Battery, it's like, you want to use this in a 3 mod deck. And yeah, so I guess that's why we're using Parseless Generator. There really weren't that many good options. And then for our Area 2 card we have is Omniscience. Pretty good choice. You could have used a Vulnerability Anchor, but I think Omniscience works better because I like it too. Sometimes you get shit, but sometimes you get something good. It's just the way it is, man. It's random. And then for our Area 3 card, it's pretty obvious, but we're using Hypercharge. Think of it as discount, but the cost of card goes down by 2. And then for our equipment, we have Bioenergy Tank 2, Fresh Blood 3, Augmented Limbs, and Researcher's Brain. So we're going to have pretty fast creatures. Not as fast as Daniel or Annette's, but pretty fast enough to, you know, overwhelm survivors. So that's a plus in my book. And this is just to make them slightly less stupid, if you know what I mean. And also, this is to give us 16 bioenergy instead of 10. So, neato, since we're not using battery. And then for our deck, we have a partially armored zombie, a Nia, tough zombie, imposter zombie, enhanced vapor infection, and an energy leech, energy booster creatures, and discount. And we have Viromod Berserker and efficiency mod creatures for our mods. So honestly, I actually kind of don't mind the Viromod Berserker in this one. For one, the creatures start off with speed, so that means they're going to start off really, really fast. And give it to like an imposter zombie or a Nia or even a partially armored zombie, they're going to overwhelm survivors pretty quickly. So we have a partially armored zombie, which is basically just a regular zombie, just partially armored. So it's the same health as a regular zombie, but you know, it has armor, so it's going to be hard to hit it. Unless the exposed part is super easy to hit, which is very likely. Then we have a Nia, which has a natural damage resistance built in. I believe it's 15%. And the only way to kill it is to really aim for the head. But first you have to stun it, and then you hit it go for the head, or the back of the head if if you get lucky. And then for our tough zombie boy, well, I think it's obvious. He has a lot of health, so it's going to be slightly harder to kill him. And then for this boy right here, he's basically the best zombie in the game when he wants to be, you know. Sometimes he doesn't do his 3 claw slash thing, and sometimes he doesn't go for a grab, but, you know, he's pretty good, you know. And, you know, besides that, he's just a regular zombie, so, yeah. But he can do the most damage, I like to think. He could do the most damage, like, because of his 3-hit combo, which is something that, you know, you could do when you control a zombie. And then for our Vapors, it's pretty obvious. These are the 2 important ones, but they really, really excel when you have Berserker because it helps the zombies catch up. You know, it helps them spread infection faster. It helps them get energy, you know, catch up so they can go for a bite or a backhand, whatever, so you can get some bioenergy back. And that blends well with Viromod Berserker. You know, you don't really need regen unless you're super afraid of them, you know, turning them to crawlers. But, you know, I rarely see survivors do that nowadays. Sometimes when they do it, they just, you know, they do it to make it easier on them to kill them. So really, you're really not, all you're doing is delaying their inevitable death because, you know, they could still go on the floor with regen, they just don't lose their limbs. And it's not like you can regen the limbs, which, to be fair, if you could do that, crawlers would be super overpowered. Because you wouldn't just make it to where they're not a crawler. And I'm not sure about energy boosted creatures. To me, this is a weird choice, considering this is a 2-mod deck, and I feel like energy booster works better without, you know, 2 mods. It works better with just 1 mod, so that way you can hold on to this until you can get like 2 creatures, right? Like you get 2 creatures that cost like 4. Like say if you get it, well, pretend this is out of the picture, right? You have energy booster creatures. You hold on to that. Alright, you cycle through until you got a Nia and a tough zombie. Then you use it, which by then, Parseless Generator would probably turn into 1, and boom, those 2 go down by 2. So depending on, so they'll probably go down by 1 if we didn't have this. But given that we do, we really can't use it to its best, but that's fine. I mean, you can still hold on to it. It's just, you know, I don't really like it when it's a 2-mod deck, but it works. And discount is obvious. So that's it. That's our deck and that's our build. So yeah, now I'm gonna do another match. So I'll see you in the second match. Again, thank you Twisted for this very interesting Spencer build. So I'll see you in the second match.
And would you be so kind as to... Hey, is this microphone on? 1, 2. 1, 2. Testing. Damn thing. Welcome, subjects. Prepare to assist me or die on the altar of my ascension. This existence elevated to purpose by my touch.
Here. There's got to be something useful.
The reek of the undead. Triggering your body's fear responses.
All lesser creatures can benefit from my control.
Finding the lock is useless without the keys.
I'll get
Go ahead, take it. So many.
Out of ammo.
I shall learn. I hope you do not think you managed this against my will. I want you to. Does the sound of their breath make you tingle with fear?
Tear out your insides, Russ.
I am coming to get you.
I am waiting for you. Not long now.
healing spray deployed.
That is all you could muster. Pathetic.
I am pleased. Are you really trying your best? You make more tests to run on you. I am pleased. I am pleased.
Your life. Worthless.
Beautiful. What a happy ending. I did not expect Valerie to save up for a lightning hawk. You know, you normally don't see that often because, I mean, the lightning, there's nothing wrong with the lightning hawk. The lightning hawk's pretty rad. You know, it has high knockback, you know. It's like a shotgun in terms of, you're probably guaranteed to get a knockback with that one shot. And I would dare even say, I think it has the highest knockback in the game, which makes sense. The Magnum is usually better than the shotgun. But in this game's case, the shotgun is pretty much better than the mag because guess what? The shotgun requires less bullets, well, one less bullets than the mag, and the mag has a pretty slow fire rate, and it only has 7 bullets. Well, actually, that's not a big deal. But but I mean, I like the mag. You don't need to fully focus the reticle unless you're Jill, in which case you have to fully focus the reticle if you have marksman, because the red dot. Because it's like in the original game where the red dot is pretty much basically fully focused, so you don't need to fully focus the shot. You can just shoot it, and it's always 100% accurate, which is pretty cool. But if you're Jill, you have to fully focus it to get more bonus damage, which she's the only one that can get more damage when she fully focuses on Lightning Hawk, which is pretty interesting. But not bad. Not a bad team. I know there was a low rank Sam, but he left, so therefore, you know, he wasn't a liability. There wasn't a liability anymore. It was just them rushing like a bunch of pussies. But GG. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna end the video here. So again, thank you, Twisted, for this. Not bad. It's not a bad. It's not a bad Spencer build. I really like it. You just have to be patient with it. I understand that, but you know, spam builds. You know, if you're advertising it as a spam build, there really shouldn't be much waiting, just so you can get more creatures out. But it worked out in the end. And yeah, that's it. That's the end of the video. If you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of my content. I upload daily, so why the hell not? And join the Discord. Be a part of the community. Link in the description. And I hope to see you guys there. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
There has to be a lawsuit here somewhere.